for watching HCAM. If you want to help create content like this, become an HCAM member. As a member, you'll have access to professional quality equipment and software, as well as guidance from HCAM staff. Come see us at 35 Pond Park Road, Suite 8, conveniently located near Route 3 and Derby Street in Hingham.
Today's practice will be focusing on the neck, the shoulders, the back, working to strengthen and lengthen the muscles that promote good posture. The negative effects of poor posture on your health are far-reaching. Bad posture increases pressure on your spine and can compress internal organs. This can lead to issues such as tension, soreness, headaches, back pain, fatigue, respiratory issues, chest tightness, high blood pressure, poor digestion. Poor posture can also diminish the breathing capacity by as much as 30%. When we make an effort to improve posture and strengthen the muscles that support good posture, there are many advantages. Some advantages include creating room for the lungs and the heart and the stomach to work efficiently, aligning our bones to prevent strain and back injury. Did you know that for every inch the head moves forward in a posture, it increases the weight of the head by 10 pounds, which greatly increases the risk of head, neck, shoulder tension, pain, and injury. Poor posture is a result of the lifestyle we lead these days. Lots of sitting at work or home in front of a computer or tablet or using a cell phone. Also, as we age, we spend more and more time reading, knitting, sitting in postures that causes the head to come forward, misaligning the head over the spine. When we sit in poor postural alignment, muscles in the upper back and neck become overworked, stretched, and weak, often becoming firm or hard to support the load that they're being asked to bear. The muscles in the front of the chest and the shoulders become compressed and short and ineffective. The back muscles, trapezius, rhomboids, and levator scapula become stretched and hard and just overworked. The intention of this program today is to work on those muscles, to share the health benefits of a regular practice that will really help you with really good posture. So let's get started. Let's sit in the chair and start with a posture called Tadasana, one of the best postures there is for good alignment of the body. So we're going to bring our feet, our knees, and our hips all in a straight line. Bring your shoulders over your hips and the crown of the head centered right over the spine. Ears are centered over the shoulders. Draw the shoulders up and back and just let the arms hang down by your sides with the palms slightly forward. So when we find that the thumbs are turning in, the shoulders are rounding forward. So to practice being aware of good posture, it's nice to keep the thumbs facing forward, opening up the heart space, keeping everything nice and aligned and the spine nice and long. So mountain pose or Tadasana, beautiful practice just to sit in a nice tall spine and be aware of what's going on in your back. And now bring your hands onto your lap and close your eyes. We're going to begin the practice with just a centering breath. So with your eyes closed, bring your awareness to your breath and just begin to notice the sensations of the breath as you breathe in and out through your nose. So you may feel the cool or warm air coming in through the nose as you breathe. You might feel some moisture there. You might feel the breath in your own body, in your throat, or maybe in your chest. So just become the observer of the breath, bringing the awareness inward and bringing your mind, your body, and your spirit all together in the same place for the practice. So yoga means to unite. It means to bring mind, body, spirit all together in the same place. So when we practice yoga, we practice bringing all those elements of ourselves into one space. So as you take your next few breaths in, see if you can deepen the breath, lengthen it, bringing it all the way into the lower lobes of the lungs. And as you do that, you may feel the belly expand slightly as you bring that breath low into the lungs. And as you bring it further up, the low ribs will expand, the chest will expand, and out to the side, up towards the ceiling, out in all directions, even out to the front and the back. We'll take 3 more of these breaths. 3-part breath, Dirga breaths. They're great breaths for calming the mind. So if you find that thoughts are starting to drift in, just notice them, acknowledge them, let them pass without building on them, and just come back to the witnessing of the breath, allowing yourself again to become fully present. And then slowly open your eyes. And we'll begin our movements today, moving from the neck, the shoulders, the back, really working those muscles that will help improve our posture. So starting with the neck, sitting nice and tall, sternum and crown of the head lifting towards the ceiling. Take a nice breath in, and on your exhale, let your chin come down towards your chest. And as the chin comes down to the chest, keep the shoulders moving away from the ears. Don't let them come up, just let them relax down. Feel a stretch in the back of the neck and across the top of the shoulders. On an inhale, bring the gaze to neutral and then up. And as we look up, we want to keep the back of the neck long. So don't keep the head way back. Just lift the chin slightly and let your gaze be right where perhaps the wall and the ceiling meet in front of you and in the room that you're in. A nice breath in here. And on your exhale, bring the chin back down to the chest. We'll take a couple of breaths here with the chin down, just stretching across the nape of the neck, across the top of the shoulders. And then bring the chin to neutral. And then take a look over the right shoulder. So our body gives us signals telling us when we've gone as far as our body wants us to go. So don't press yourself through any place where your body tells you to stop. Just notice where the stiffness is, where the resistance is. Pause there. It's a nice beginning point. You'll know next time if you go any further, coming back to center. And then moving to the other side, so the gaze goes over to the other side. Shoulders stay level. Chin stays parallel to the ground. Coming back to neutral. Take a nice breath in, and on your exhale, simply let your right ear fall down towards the right shoulder. The weight of the head tractions the neck, so you don't need to force it or make it move any further than it naturally wants to go. Come back up, and then bring the head to the other side. Bringing the head back up. Nice. Imagining that there's a pen, a crayon, some paintbrush at the end of your nose. We're simply going to draw circles. So you can close your eyes to do this. We're drawing the circles on the wall in front of us. Big, slow circles. Just flossing the vertebra and the neck. Getting all the kinks out you might feel or hear some crackling, little Rice Krispie sounds. Reverse direction when you're ready. And then come to neutral. So the nose is facing forward. On an inhale, bring your arms out to the sides, and the palms are facing up. We're going to do a little movement called palms up, palms up. So what we're going to do is palms are facing up, thumbs are facing back. We're going to turn the thumbs up, forward, and down, and then around as far to the back as we can, trying to get the palms to face up. You may not get them all the way up. We're simply rotating the arms in the shoulder socket. Palm is up, thumbs are back, and we're just rotating as far as we can in a circular direction. Just rotating, trying to stay relaxed through the shoulders. The back muscles are working nice and hard here, and that's what we want them to do. We want to strengthen those muscles. So we're just rotating as far as we can in each direction. Coming to stillness, palms are facing up. Bring the forearms up, palms face forward. So the elbows are as high as the shoulders. Bring the fingers together, fingers pointing up. Take a nice breath in. On your exhale, we're simply going to rotate the forearms down and then rotate them up. You're going to feel this in your back as well. So we're really working those trapezius muscles, those rhomboids, those muscles that help us stay erect, who draw our shoulder blades together, keep our posture nice and tall. We inhale up and we exhale down. Inhaling up and exhaling down. One more time, inhaling up and exhaling down. Relaxing your hands on your lap, take a nice shrug up and sigh it out. Nice shrug up and let it go. One last time, inhaling. Let all the tension go. So this next posture, or series of movements, are going to work the trapezius muscle, which is a triangular shaped muscle across the top of the shoulders, goes down in a V down towards the center of the back. And we're going to do this by bringing our arms up overhead, creating fists, and sticking our thumbs up as if we're hitchhiking, and then creating a Y. So the words associated with this movement is your traps will love this movement. So the Y is for your. So we're reaching high, the thumbs are pressing back. We're in that Y shape here. Then we're going to come to a T. So we're going to bring the arms out, thumbs are still pressing back, and the hands are drawing back. Your muscles in the front of your chest are stretching here. You might feel that. And the sternum and the crown of the head is lifted. Then we're going to come into the W for the will. So we're going to bring the upper arms in towards our torso, keeping the forearms away. Thumbs are still pressing back. We're in the shape of a W. So here we are. Take a breath in. Keep sitting tall. Relax as best you can. And then we're going to come into the T, or L, excuse me. So love, will love. So our hands are going to come out to the sides. We have two L's, one on the left, one on the right. We're pressing the thumbs back, spine is long. So as we do this movement, you might feel the effort coming across the trapezius from the top all the way down. Relax the hands on your lap, shrug up, and let it go. We're going to do that one more time, and as we do it the next time, I'd like you to really bring your awareness to the effort that's happening in your back. So we're going to start with the Y for your. So thumbs are pressing back, our arms are reaching up as if we are in that nice Y for the word your. Thumbs press nice and back. And then we're going to go to traps. Traps will go out like this. Thumbs press back, then we're going to come into W. So noticing where the effort is, it's moving down to the mid-trapezius now. And then coming into that L. Pressing the thumbs back. And then relax the hands on the lap. We're going to move our shoulders in circles as if we're doing the crawl in the swimming pool, as if you're swimming the length of the pool. We're not going to use our whole arms though. We're simply going to roll the shoulder forward, one arm at a time. The torso can even move as we simply bring some movement into the side body as well as the shoulders. Neck stays relaxed. Then pausing, we're going to do the backstroke. So we're going to go back, close your eyes, imagine you're swimming the length of the pool, lying on your back, using your arms. The whole arm can move here, torso can take a little movement, and then relaxing. Beautiful job. Next, bring your arms up overhead, interlace the fingers, pointers reach nice and high. Nice little stretch here as we reach towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, lean over to your left. Feet are rooted down into the ground, neck is relaxed. Inhaling up and then bringing ourselves over to the other side. Come back up. And then with the fingers interlaced, bring the hands behind the head. Press the elbows back and let the chin lift slightly. You're still keeping the back of the neck long, so you're supporting yourself in the hands. On the exhale, chin comes to the chest, elbows come towards each other. And then press your head back into the hands. Nice stretch in the back of the neck across the top of the shoulders. Inhale, open up. And And exhale, bring it all forward. Chin tucks, elbows touch. And then bringing it in the opposite direction. So the elbows might not actually get to touch in front of you yet, so that's okay. Bring them as far as you can. Bringing the elbows out and then releasing down. Bring your hands onto your thighs. We're going to do some undulation of the spine called cat and cow. So on an inhale, lean forward, lift the heart, draw the shoulders back. On the exhale, round forward, chin tucks, upper back rounds. Inhaling, reverse, and exhaling, moving in the opposite direction. So the more we can move the spine this way, we encourage the flow of spinal fluid, plumping up the discs that help to protect the vertebrae. And then come to neutral. We'll take a simple twist before we stand up. So take your right hand on your left thigh and take your left hand onto the seat of the chair, maybe onto the back of the chair. You decide what feels best. We want the torso to stay as far forward as possible when we begin. So inhale, lengthen the spine. And on the exhale, take a twist to the left. Gaze can go over the left shoulder if it feels comfortable for you, or it can stay centered right in the chest if that's better for your neck at this point in the day. Nice full breaths in the twist. So bring that breath right down into the lower 20% of the lungs, all the way down to the bottom. And let it go. Coming back through center and moving to the other side. Creating length before the twist. So always lengthening, creating space between the vertebrae. Breathing deeply in the twist. So you don't have to move deeply into the twist, but when you reach the edge for yourself, as far as you can go, make sure your breath stays nice and full. Because as you do that, you're massaging the organs that you're compressing on the side of the twist. Helping release that compression when we untwist, and the blood flows nice and fully and forcefully through those organs, kind of flushing any toxins that might be hanging out there. Great job. Before we stand up, we're going to do 2 or 3, let's do 3 sun salutations, simple sun salutations, just to move and warm up. Arms down by our sides. We'll be back in that seated Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, sweep the arms up, and exhale, come to cactus arms. Inhale, lean forward, and exhale, hands to the thighs, glide the hands either to the knees if that's as far as you want to go, or if possible, bring your hands to your ankles, let the head point down. Relax the shoulders and arms, let the head traction the spine. On an inhale, come to your fingertips, reach your heart forward. And on your exhale, fold once again. On the inhale, arms sweep wide. Spine stays long as you come all the way up. And exhale the hands to heart center. We'll do that 2 more times. Arms down by your sides. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to cactus. Inhale, lean. And exhale, hands to thighs, glide forward. Crown of the head relaxes down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, fold again. Inhale, arms sweep wide, spine stays long as you come all the way up. Exhale the hands to the heart and back by your sides. Last time, inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lean. And exhale, glide. All the way down. Inhale, up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, the arms sweep wide, coming all the way up. And exhale, the hands to the heart. Pause here with the hands at the heart, eyes closed. And just begin to notice how things feel. If anything shifted or changed, opened or warmed. Just noticing. Another key element of yoga is to observe changes. Noticing what's going on the inside. And then bringing your hands down onto your lap, finding yourself into a standing position. So we're going to bring ourselves up to standing, and then come to the side of your chair. To begin, we're going to rotate the ankles, warming them up and bringing synovial fluid to them, so you can hold on to the chair or practice a little balance and not hold the chair, totally up to you. Bring your weight into your left foot and bring the right foot a little behind you. Stay on the toes and simply make circles, rolling over the toes, getting some nice movement in the ankle and moving the leg in little circular directions, changing directions, rolling over those toes. And then bringing that foot to meet the other. Take the left foot back. So you're on the top of the toes, roll over the toes, making circles, big, slow circles. Little lasso for this left leg. A nice, loose, relaxed leg. Switching directions when you're ready. And then bring that foot to meet the other. Bringing the toe mounds together, so you're bringing your big toes together, a little bend in the knees. We're going to make circles with the knees, rolling to the outer and inner edges of the feet. So always lubricating the joints. Always a good idea to do a little bit of this movement every day, reversing directions when you're ready. And then coming to stillness, finding a nice tall posture. Step your feet about shoulder width apart. And we'll do a few hip circles here to warm up the hips. And then bringing the circles in the other direction. And then stopping, bringing the feet about hip width distance apart. So these little hip points, feet are right aligned underneath. In order to get a nice strong posture, simply lift the arches slightly, rolling a little bit of the weight to the outer edge of the feet. And then energetically draw the feet apart, energizing the muscles in the legs. Draw the belly in, let the sternum and the crown of the head lift. Roll the shoulders up and back, and let the arms hang relaxed down from the shoulders. So here we are in mountain pose in a standing manner. So another thing to practice, you can practice this in the line in the grocery store, anywhere you have to be kind of standing doing nothing. Bring awareness to your posture. Ears are right centered over your shoulders, a nice natural arch in your cervical spine. Tall and strong and balanced. And from this posture we can move into our balance. So to start, we're going to come into crane pose. Bring your weight into your right foot. Come onto the toes of the left foot. Fingers can stay on the chair. You can hold the chair, or you can bring your hands to your hips. Totally your choice. Lift the foot off the ground, and if it's possible for you to lift it all the way up, give it a go. So play with letting go of the chair, maybe bringing your hands to your heart. Finding a drishti, a point in front of you that doesn't move. Letting the breath be full, allowing a suppleness. Whoops, even I tip over. I'm going to hold the chair. And then lower that foot down. We'll move to the other side. So you're nice and tall through the standing leg. Onto the toes, lift the foot. Maybe lift it higher so the knee and the hip are as high as each other. Flex the foot, spread the toes, and maybe bring the hands to your heart. So balance is different on each side of the body. Very common to be more balanced on one side than the other. Let that foot come down and maybe pedal. Different times of day, different days of the week, different lighting, different seasons, different moons, they all affect our balance. So practicing it is a wonderful thing to do on a regular basis. We're going to move into a posture now that's going to help us work on the back muscles once again. So we're going to come into a warrior pose. So you can bring the chair in front of you with the tall side facing you. Maybe 2 or 3 feet away from the chair. Take your left foot and reach it forward. Just step it forward, step your right foot back, and let it be at a little bit of an angle. We're going to bend into that front leg, but keep the torso nice and tall. So we're not going to lean forward. We're going to stay nice and tall. The weight is equally distributed on both feet, both legs. We're rooting down here. And then we're going to bring our arms up overhead. So we're in warrior one. Nice breath in here, shoulders are relaxed. And then bring the arms out like cactus. Press the forearms back, really open up the front body. And exhale, bring the arms together. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. Bring the hands back down to the chair and step the feet together. And then switch sides, right foot forward, left foot back. The back foot is angled slightly, bending into the front leg. So you always want the knee over the ankle or behind it. You never want your knee in front of that ankle. So the arms reach higher in warrior one. Soften the shoulders. Nice full breaths in. See if you can root the weight of the body down through the legs. Feel grounded through the feet. And then bring your arms into cactus on this side. Nice breath in to open. Press those forearms back. Open the heart. And then exhale. Bring the arms together. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. Inhale, open. And exhale. Release the arms and step the feet together. Nice job. We're going to come back to a seated posture. And before we come into our relaxation, we're going to do 3 rounds of some sun salutations, adding a little bit of movement from the first ones that we did. So we want to keep our feet in line with our hips, come into that seated mountain pose. So this will warm us up, quiet us down, get us tired so we can relax in our final resting posture of Shavasana. So we're sitting nice and tall in mountain pose. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, come to cactus arms. Inhale, lean. And exhale, glide the hands all the way down. Crown of the head points down. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. Reach the heart forward. And exhale, fold. Inhale, bring the right arm out to the side. Exhale, take a little twist. Come back to center. Left arm out. And then twist. Coming back to center. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms wide. Coming all the way up, arms overhead. And exhale, hands to the heart. And back by your sides. So we will do 2 more of these. Inhale, up. And exhale to cactus. Inhale, lean. And exhale, glide. Inhale to a long spine. And exhale, fold. Inhale the right arm out. Exhale into the twist. Inhale back down. Left arm out. Coming into a twist. Coming back to lower. Inhale, lift and fold. And bring the arms wide and high. Exhale the hands to the heart. And back by your sides. 1 more round. Inhale, up. And exhale to cactus. Inhale, lean. And exhale, glide. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left arm out. Exhale into the twist. Inhale, arm comes down. Left arm comes out. Exhale into the twist. Inhale, back down. Lift and lengthen. And fold. Arms sweep wide, come up, and exhale the hands to the heart. Beautiful job. Are you tired yet? Because we're going to come into a nice relaxation. So with the eyes closed for the moment, keeping the hands at the heart, sitting tall. Just notice how you feel, if you feel different than when we started. Did things shift or change? Warm, open. You might feel a little effervescence, a little more energy flowing. So none of these are required to feel, but it's just an observation. Keeping the breath nice and full. And then preparing for our relaxation. So to prepare for relaxation, if you can get down on the ground and lay on your mat, you may want to do that. It's a great place to be. You can even lay on the mat and bring your feet up onto the seat of the chair, giving a nice little resting place for your shins. Another option. But I'm just going to lead you through a seated relaxation. So bring your legs forward. Arms can rest on the lap. If you have a pillow to support your back, that's sometimes nice. Just allow everything to relax. So beginning with the toes. Let the toes soften and relax. Let the muscles in the feet and the ankles relax. Imagine, if you will, a soft, warm light moving in from the toes through the feet into the ankles, moving up the legs, warming the muscles in the calves and the shins, warming the kneecaps, the back of the knees, the tops of the thighs, the back of the thighs. As that nice warm light moves into the belly and the low back. Into the mid back and upper back. Flowing gently and warmly through the heart, the lungs, the stomach, warming the chest. Flowing across the shoulders. Down the arms, into the wrists and hands and fingers. And as it flows into these areas, it warms the space, it softens and relaxes the muscles, bringing a sense of calm and peace. Flowing back up the arms across the shoulders into the neck and the jaw. Up the sides of the face, into the scalp and the crown of the head. Allowing the beautiful warm light to give you a sense of peace and relaxation, letting it blanket you as you surrender the physical body to gravity, supported by the chair. Resting your awareness in the space of your third eye. It's a space between your eyebrows. Allow the awareness to move inward and upward into that space. Resting there for as long as you wish. Allowing the body to rest and digest all the benefits of the physical practice. And when you're ready to wake and go about your day, simply bring some gentle movement to the fingers and the toes, to the ankles and the wrists. Gentle movement into the neck, perhaps moving the head from side to side. And then on your next in-breath, bring your arms overhead, extend your legs, take a nice full body stretch. And then bring your hands to your heart, sit nice and tall in the chair. Gently opening your eyes. ready to go about your day with that wonderful sense of peace and calm. Until next time.